Ladies and gents, this is your host, Khalil Brathwaite, of the Khalil the Halliwell Sports Board, that is. Today, I'll be talking about the controversy that happened at Kentucky Derby, where you all just saw Country House win the win the 145th Kentucky Derby, that is. Everyone thought that Maximum Security was going to win, but Maximum Security got DQ'd, that is, due to an objection that was filed before he crossed first place, before he won, though. So basically, Maximum Security was disqualified because he cut in first place, and that this is all due to an objection, that is. So he cut in first. That's how it went down. I'm gonna get you to that. I'll also be getting into the fact that Chadwick just won the first women's racing series at Germany's Hockenheim circuit. B. Priestley walking out as the Stardom world champ. That's right, B. Priestley, Stardom world champ. Charlotte Flair being named the honorary race car driver at the NASCAR Coca-Cola 600 at her home turf of Charlotte Motor Speedway, which is in her home turf. That is, I'll be getting into that. Roman Reigns possibly coming back to Raw. That is, he's got to score. He's got to settle. I will get into that for sure. I'll also be getting into, well, Ben Simmons, he did get fined for the blatant low blow, that is, because elbow, that is. So I will get into that. I'll also be getting into, I will be getting into just the fact that, plenty else were there. That's all there is to it for now. Some gonna get too late. I'm gonna start off with the controversy that happened at the 145th Kentucky Derby. That is, where it was where everyone thought the Maximum Security was gonna nearly win the race. The thing is, he got disqualified because before he won the race, there was an objection that was filed, so they had to replay that like 5 times, that is, and Country House won the race. So that's the biggest controversy of all, because this is the first time it's ever happened. First time you've seen a horse cross first place, and that's a bit of a shame right there, because the Kentucky Derby, 140th Kentucky Derby may not have gone so well, but they had to review that a few times, though, by the way. So Country House just won the 2019 145th Kentucky Derby. Congrats on that, by the way. Maximum Security did get DQ, that is, because you look at those replays, Maximum Security slowed down a bit, crossed first place, and all the other horses sort of slowed down. And basically what had happened was that Maximum Security thought he won the race, but that resulted in a DQ. Country House won that race because Maximum Security actually cut in first place, and that resulted in Maximum Security getting a disqualification or objection, that is. So Maximum Security did not win. It was Country House that won the race. So congrats once again to Country House for winning the 145th Kentucky Derby, that is. Congrats on that. And it may have gone so well, but probably not just enough due to the biggest controversy, because it's going to be talked about for, years, ages, centuries, generations, months, decades, you just name it, though, because it didn't turn out so well. I just hope it comes with the result, though. So hopefully that doesn't happen again at the Breeders' Cup, at, next year's Kentucky Derby or anywhere, or Belmont Stakes. I just hope that doesn't happen again, where you see horses, just cross those lines, because it's something you don't do, because it takes a lot of time for that. So hopefully it comes over through. Hopefully that doesn't happen again, and hopefully they learn from their lessons and learn from their mistakes once again. I'll be talking about. I want to get into the fact that the 8-time women's champ, that is Queen Charlotte Flair, she will be returning to her hometown to be the honorary race car driver at the NASCAR Coca-Cola 600, which is going to be in her home turf for Charlotte, North Carolina, but it's going to be at Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's real exciting news, which is going to be on May 26th. That is, you'll see Charlotte Flair return to her hometown as the honorary race car driver at her own motor speedway, May 26th, for the NASCAR's Coca-Cola 600. So it's incredible. So that's really amazing right there. So good, that's a good thing right there, really good. So congrats on that part. I want to talk about this. So another topic I want to address is also Jamie Chadwick just wins the first women's racing series at Germany's Hockenheim circuit, that is. Congrats to Jamie Chadwick, the first first women's racing series at Germany, that is, at the Germany circuit. Congrats on her for that. A lot of women can do that though, so it's incredible, it's amazing, it does a whole lot though, so what a good start that is. So way to keep a good impression right there. Women can do whatever they want, make good impressions, and break barriers is what they do. Doesn't matter which sport you're in. Wrestling and Olympics or basketball, NBA basketball, WNBA, whereas tennis, WNHL, U.S. women's soccer, wouldn't matter which one. So congrats on her for that. Also want to talk about this, that Kenny Omega and Y2J, they invaded Southern Honor Wrestling in Canton, Ohio. This all started when Y2J sort of invaded and attacked a few wrestlers, and then Kenny Omega attacks Y2J. That's at the Southern Honor Wrestling in Canton, Ohio, that is. So things got a little interesting there. So it's pretty interesting to see that turns out, by the way. Plus, you also see Rainmaker versus Painmaker, Okada versus Y2J Chris Jericho for the IWGP heavyweight title, that is, at Dominion. So, which is on June 8th, which is in Osaka, Japan. So it's good news right there, and it's amazing, it's incredible, and it's just what a match that's gonna be. It won't disappoint you, I'll tell you that. This is Y2J's second title opportunity he's had for the IWGP title. Kenny Omega, he fought against Y2J at Wrestle Kingdom 13, that is, for that WGP title. Now, the Rainmaker, Okada's going to take on Y2J, the Painmaker, he refers himself, on June 8th at NJPW's Dominion. So that's a good matchup right there for another high caliber match for Y2J Chris Jericho himself. So it's going to be amazing, incredible. So that won't disappoint you. I can tell you that right. It will not disappoint. So congrats on that. Oh, here too. Wait, I'll tell you that much. I also want to get into this though, that someone put a sign. Someone just put a sign saying that a USC rowing sign saying, or a poster saying, taking shots at Lori Loughlin's daughter, saying that, just simply saying that USC women's rowing tryouts September 29th, No experience needed, no problem. Information meeting April 17th, 2 p.m., April 24th at 4 p.m. August 17th at 2 p.m., August 24th at 4 p.m., August 27th at 2 p.m. No previous rowing experience needed. It's a fake or a real posters, that is. So, because you guys remember, though, that Felicity Huffman and Lori Luff, when they were charged, and her husband, they were charged for getting involved in a college admissions probe, and they pled not guilty in those charges. Hopefully they learn their lessons, that is. Now Olivia Jade, Januli, and their other sister, that is, well, they're not in USC anymore, I could tell you that. I just don't know why they did this. I just don't know why someone would put a poster, a fake poster, or a real poster, that is, of USC row machines saying no experience needed. So that's something I don't know right there. And I'm not sure what repercussions those students are going to have. So those individuals are going to have. So who knows how that's going to turn out. And that's just, how it all went down. I just hope for once something goes right for once and tries to at least learn from their mistakes, not to do it again. So hopefully something that doesn't occur again. Now, when against another topic I want to address, though, many of you seen last night's game where you saw the Blazers defeat the Nuggets in fourth overtime. That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. So, congrats on that. Game-winning shot. So, good news right there. And, it's just obvious that something like that could happen again. So, you never know how that's going to turn out, by the way. I'll tell you that. So, congrats on that. Also, just want to get into, as many of you know, it is happy May the 4th day, ladies and gents. It is Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. And this is I'm sorry, ladies and gents, I forgot, this is a May the 4th edition, or a Star Wars edition of the Khalil Hadwell Sports Report. And just amazing. So, ladies and gents, I know you guys are some big Star Wars fans out there, enjoying the movies and costumes and lightsabers and all, but just amazing. I forgot to tell you guys that this is a May the 4th edition of the Khalil Hadwell, or Star Wars edition of the Khalil Hadwell Sports, but I do apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. So, please excuse me of that. So, I apologize once again on that. I just know for sure that, it's just so fun to watch. Great experiences. You can play, you can do almost anything, watch the movies and do anything, buy the merchandise, wouldn't matter. So, that's all you guys need to know right there for once, ladies and gents. And that's nothing more to it. So, nothing more to be said. Well, that is going to do it right there, ladies and gents, for the Khalil Hadwell Sports Report. Make sure you always subscribe to the Khalil Hadwell Sports Report YouTube channel and Facebook page by any means necessary. Send me your comments, tweets, your reactions, your thoughts on the controversy surrounding the 100-foot Kentucky Derby, where Country House has won the 100-foot Kentucky Derby, and everyone thought that Maximum Security won, but Maximum Security got a little disqualified. That is for an objection and for going in the first place, cutting in the first place. So, let me know your comments, your reaction, your tweets on that as well. I'll respond and address to that. So, that's all you know right there. Be sure to send me your comments, tweets, your reactions on Blazers winning in fourth overtime, that is. Let me know in the comments and your reaction, your tweets on that as well. Tell me what you think of, also want to say congrats to B. Priestley walking out as the Stardom World Champ, that is. Send B. Priestley your warm congrats, and, amazing right there for being the new Stardom World Champ. That is, congrats on her for that. Also, want to say that tell me what you think of Y2J, Chris Jericho, and Kenny Omega attacking each other at Southern Harbor Southern Honor Wrestling, that is, in Canton, Ohio. Let me know about that. Let me know your comments, tweets, your thoughts about that as well. Tell us you think it's going to win, the Rainmaker or the Painmaker, Okada versus Y2J for the IWGP title at Dominion. Let me know about that. You'll see that on June 7th, that is. Let me know in the comment section your tweets, your thoughts, your reaction, your replies on that as well. I'll respond and address to that, by the way. And be sure to send me your comments, your tweets, your reaction, your thoughts of Charlotte Flair returning to her home turf, that is, at her Motor Speedway to be the honorary race car driver. The honorary the honorary pace car driver at NASCAR Coca-Cola 600 at her home turf. At her Motor Speedway, Charlotte Motor Speedway, that is. Let me know in the comment section your tweets, your replies to that as well. I'll address it as well. Be sure to tell me what you think of your reactions. Blazers win the fourth overtime. Let me know in the comments your thoughts about that. Let me know what you think of the USC rolling signs of no experience needed, that is. Let me know if you think that's real or fake. Let me know about that, and I'll respond to address to it. So, that's all I got to know for now. But I'll be back with more live updates, breaking news, trending topics, all in the Khalil that I have with sports sport. Both YouTube channel and Facebook page, so that you guys need to know that all things sports related. So that's all there is to it. So take care, everybody. You guys have a good evening. Bye-bye.